Welcome back. It's still Good Morning, Anambra. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. In a working environment, there are sometimes responsibilities the employees have towards their employers, and vice versa. There are the responsibilities the employers have towards their employees, talking about the welfare of their employees. And today we are considering the topic, workers' welfare at Christmas. We know we are at the Christmas season already, and workers are expecting one or two things from their employers so that they can be happy and celebrate with full pomp. And also with us in the studio today to talk about workers' welfare at Christmas is Mr. Paulson Okeke, Special Assistant to Governor Obiano on Public Enlightenment. You're welcome to Good Morning, Anambra.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program.
All right, you're welcome. Before we go on, we have a little video to show you, and after that, we'll come back to delve into the discussion proper. Don't go anywhere.
The rights movement has been on for a while now. His Excellency directed that we start distributing from the 19th of November. It actually started a bit earlier because the thing came, and there's no point keeping it here. So all the MDLs and parastatals are getting their rights. Actually, all the MDLs have got, including political appointees. It is some of the parastatals are just collecting. That's what is happening, and it's consistent with His Excellency's practice since he came into office every year.
Our Christmas message is Anambra State will remain the most peaceful state in Nigeria, the most stable and the most united. The level of social harmony in Anambra will continue to improve. We are making sure that a lot of potholes are filled, a lot of road construction is going on in different villages and towns and cities. We want to ensure that we do not have traffic gridlock. A lot of traffic officials are being deployed to ensure easy flow of traffic. We want to make this Christmas celebration the most memorable in the history of Anambra State.
It's Christmas season, but of course for us in Anambra State, Christmas always comes early every year. And that's because of the large heart of His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano. Usually around November, civil servants and public servants in the state, they receive their salaries on time, leave allowances, plus the rise, that everybody is now used to do, getting every year. So that has also happened. Even for us here at ABS, we also gave out the rise that His Excellency gave to the parastatals. So I think it's also to encourage, motivate staff and their families. Christmas is a time of sharing, of joy, sharing love and all that. So that's what His Excellency has started. So it's now for us now as heads in the various ministries, departments and agencies to see how we can also complement, and key into that move. So what we have also done here at ABS is we have also on our own, management. We also, while we were giving out the rice, we also gave them bottles of granite oil, at least to go along with that. So, we're encouraging other people as well. Any which way that you can spread love, joy, this Christmas, then that's encouraging, because that's what His Excellency wants and demands of us. Advice to workers is to whom much is given, much is expected, Well, we want everybody to have a wonderful Christmas with their families, have a good time with your family, and then also we'll come back January and, we're charged in terms of what we're going to achieve. Of course, you noticed that, or maybe you saw it in the news, that the South African High Commissioner was in the state this week. So there are talks between the High Commission and Anambra State government to set up a visa office in Anambra State. But beyond that, the High Commissioner has now backed the government's application to DSTV to put ABS on the DSTV network. So we are hoping that in the next couple of months that will happen. So that's and the opportunities will be limitless, So it's a good time. It's a great time for all of us. Yes.
I am highly impressed with that. When he came on board in 2014. He started it, and ever since then, he's never stopped it. When he started, people thought he was going to politic with it. But you find out that he has been consistent in placing workers' welfare, on top of his agenda for the state. And that's something that is welcome to workers generally. We should ensure that we do our bit. We should work with happiness, with satisfaction, with keen interest, so that at the end of the day, the Obiano administration will have been recorded as that which placed workers' welfare the highest in the state.
New former governor name, because since Governor a lot of marvelous things are happening. Like Christmas, workers are happy. Leave allowance was paid. Rice, everywhere rice, and a lot of things. So I think now on a lot of good things. The modern to workers, but the workers can now lose all the now lose all the never found because they show governor Nafa support
it's a thing of joy. I would say the governor is a motivator. At least if at the end of every year you are sure of rice for your family, I mean, what else? And he also paid leave allowances for 2018 to workers. That means you have rice at one hand and you have the money to buy Christmas gift for your children. So what else are you asking for the Christmas celebration? I'm happy. For government to be happy to do more, or to have the will to do more for the workers, we have to be up and doing diligence, go to work early, perform your duty even more than you can, because once you are given a pat at the back, it is expected that you do more.
I kenele chukwu ọchịchị Obiano danye mma n'arụ. At least obego so nke enu nwa na-ewete ụmụazị ewe na emelụgharị na Christmas o juru anyị afọ rinne wee na-asị ekene dịlị Obiano na nwunye etufasi wee lo ife nya chukwu ya akwụchigafa mmaji ọkwani ya ka anyị nọ na ya.
For you, I have received the leave allowance money. I'm so delighted. I'm so happy about this festive, because I know that I'm going to celebrate it well, because the food is there and the money is there.
All right, you're welcome back to the studio, and we still have Mr. Paulson Carlo, a public affairs analyst, with us right here, talking about workers' welfare at Christmas. All right, you just watched the video showcased right here on screen. So what do you have to say about this largesse from Governor Willie Obiano?
So, thank you very much. First of all, correct, it's Paulson Okeke and not Paulson Carlo.
Oh, sorry, Paulson Okeke, sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, it has been highly commendable on the part of His Excellency the Governor, because since his inception as the Governor of Anambra State in 2014, the Governor had never pretended about the welfare of workers. He had done many things to improve on the welfare of workers. Like this Christmas thing, when he started, I could remember vividly, during that Christmas, he distributed this rice, and people were just like, oh, we have not had this before, and now we are having it. They say, okay, let us see whether he will continue. And ever since then, he has continued. So during the Christmas, workers are always expecting that His Excellency, through his magnanimity, will give us rice, will give us other things, he will give us leave allowance to buy things, to buy clothes, to buy condiments, and have a joyous Christmas. In that, because Christmas is a period to share love, His Excellency has always been doing things to encourage the workers, be part of the love sharing, be part of the celebration. So it's highly commendable.
All right, why do you think the Governor Willie Obiano have sustained this tempo? He started since 2014. It's kind of an annual ritual now that at every end of the year, people are really expecting. Some people might just do it the first, the second year, and then it would die down like that. But here we are today. We have just received ours. And I think that in the years to come, we still receive. What do you think is
No, it is because of his large heart. If you know the governor very well, he's a man who has a large heart. He's a man who likes giving. He's a man who likes bringing people, letting people feel that he is happy, therefore be happy. So he didn't start it today. His days back in service, like when he was in Texaco, when he was in Fidelity, and all his working experience during Christmas, he always called his kinsmen together, be part of this celebration. Take this, go and celebrate in your various homes. So he didn't start it today. And to the glory of God, he has become the governor. And he's not only doing it for his kinsmen, he's now doing it for the entire workers of Anambra State. If it is possible for him, he will even do it for the rest of the people in this state. But because the workers are purely the people he knew he can easily reach. Through the civil service, he now chose to be dealing with them directly.
I think he already
But he did not stop here. He even reaches to the Igwes and the PGs and so on. So that's a very laudable program for him.
All right. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, now I'm talking about workers' welfare. Why do you think it is necessary that a government or an employee should inculcate this attitude as in to look out for the workers? You know, there are hazards most time in the job. Let's talk about some people going out there to do and maybe the meet with accident or something. Why do you think that it is very important that this should be inculcated in workplaces?
You see, in any work environment, there's always what is called incentives. Because if you don't give your workers incentive, you cannot motivate them to be productive. Yeah, you are paying their salaries, but it is not enough. Workers always need a pat on the back at every point in time. You know, we human beings, we always at a time feel that, oh, this man is bothering me, this thing is too tedious for me, and so on. Stresses here and there. But it is left for the employer to know, look at your face, oh, why are you not happy? Okay, you have not had your lunch, take and go to lunch. Things like this always motivate people in work environment. So His Excellency is aware of all these things.
All right, we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. You said yes.
What's your name and where are you calling us from? Is it BS?
Okay, I'm Chino
Ucheze.
Chino from Okija.
Okay, Chino, you're from Okija. Go on. All right. Hello, good morning. All right.
The network is friendly this morning.
Yes, okay. We are talking about, we are still talking about workers' welfare at Christmas. All right. Now, apart from salaries, you have been with this administration. So now, apart from the prompt payment of salaries and then the leave allowances we are talking about, and then this Christmas largesse, what are the welfare packages this administration have for civil servants in this?
There are a good number of them, if I will tell you. Okay, let us just take for maybe since he started as the governor. He placed the workers above personal interests. He always wants to encourage them. When he provided this civil service bus, you always see, going from places to places, picking people to work down here in Oka. It is one of those things because prior to that, there was none of such things. And when he came in, he looked at the workers' salaries. Anambra pays the least salary in Nigeria. He increased it. And ever since his assumption of office, he has increased it 2 times. And he's still talking about increasing more. They talk about the new minimum wage. He has not said, he has always been, let the federal government decide what we pay and let us decide what we pay. So in any situation, it is win-win situation for the workers because the governor has never relented in trying to make them feel that, oh, I appreciate what you're doing. So that is it. Then their leave allowances he has been paying every year. And before any year runs out, he will pay leave allowances. So that is one thing. In some other states, it is always fight. You don't even see salaries to talk more
even about the health insurance scheme and all
then
that.
you talk about the health insurance and so on. Then you look at the pensioners. The governor has always been paying both salaries and pensions. At every point, at every month, So it's a kudos. Other governors are coming from other states to come to Anambra. What is the magic?
And as we are concluding right now, what's your advice to the Anambra, especially the workers, to whom much is given, much is expected, and also your wishes for them this festive period?
You have said it. The governor has been very, very kind to the workers. What else are we expected of the workers? What His Excellency always do is to make sure the workers enjoy their Christmas. There could be nothing as good as that. Because if a man is at his own house enjoying the Christmas, and he's not talking about the people he's leading, whether they're enjoying this Christmas the way he's enjoying it, it doesn't show that the man is a good leader. It doesn't show that he cares.
All right.
Therefore, the workers should try to reciprocate this good gesture from His Excellency.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul Sidokeke, a public affairs analyst, for coming to Good Morning Anambra.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Good Morning Anambra still continues. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.